And then it takes a minute for me to get it open for
Okay.
everybody.
All right. Cool.
And since we're live, see in real time how long the delay is. Oh my god, what is good? And we should be good. Let's see. All right, we're ready to go. We'll give everyone a couple minutes just to see before I start doing intros and stuff. Let's. I know people are going to come in here, so
All right. Cool.
I don't want to do it right off the bat, and then it's just like us. You know what I mean? Like no one's really in.
Yeah.
And put it on this. And there we go. Let's see. Oh look, there. All right, we got some ladies in here already. Hi guys. All right, you ready for this?
Oh, I'm born ready.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Lace from Drinking Cream Podcast. Tonight we have Dom from Horror Movie Mafia with us, and we're going to dive into it. So, Dom, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, like you said, my name's Dom, Horror Movie Mafia. You might remember the phrase, how the fuck did this get made? Um, but I'm actually a screenwriter and a future filmmaker coming up here soon. So I love everything to do with horror, and that's why I made my TikTok and social media. And now I'm finally going to enter the world with an actual piece of film. So hopefully no one makes a how the fuck did this get made for my movie.
Is this real, Delphina? Yes, it is real. What are you referencing to on what is real or not? Like his movie stuff, or is this live real because it's real? I think she may be asking because there's been a time before where she jumped in thinking it was a live, and the live was already done, and it was like 20 minutes over.
Oh, okay.
So let me see. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead. I don't know if you can see it on your end. Can you see any of the comments?
It just says, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got it now.
You got it? So you can
Yeah, I
see in
got it,
real time
everything.
just like I can. So you can answer and say hi if you'd like to whoever.
Okay, hi, everyone.
Yes, Delphina, the live is real. We're here. Hi, you can see us. We're here. Everything's good. It's in real time. You didn't miss it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward. When you mentioned that you're doing screenwriting, what brought you into the world of screenwriting?
I always liked creative writing back in school. I always had a knack for it. I love everything to do with imagination and trying to create something out of nothing. And then my love of horror movies started really early age. Like the first movie I ever saw, I think I was about 6, was Nightmare on Elm Street, first horror movie. And I always wanted to make my own, and especially nowadays, I don't really like the majority of what everyone likes nowadays. They call masterpieces. So I'm like, fuck it, time to create my own. So probably the past year, I've been really going hard. I always tried to do screenwriting, but the past year, I actually took it seriously to make it into a career.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then while you're doing your writing, how do you find your main conflicts within making the script? Like any scripts.
That's a great question. There are a lot of let's just say killer final girl type of tropes where like that's the conflict. But what I like to do is whatever the main character is, um, I always try to have her or him go through something emotionally or mentally and have them conquer that way versus like just, oh, she has to defeat the killer or he has to defeat the killer. I think it's a lot more inventive and more real when they're actually going through real life struggles that people can relate to. And then you just add in like a killer, ghost, whatever the horror movie is, on top of that to really heighten it and make them conquer what they were going through previously until the killer showed up.
So real life scares. I like it. You dig it?
Yeah, add an extra layer to make it, so you can really empathize with them on an emotional level.
Yes. All right, so we're going to go into the next one. How do you, when you're doing your writing, how do you find your inspiration while you're creating?
Like, let's see.
Like while you're doing a story, like whatever creative, like say there's probably stories you've had that ended up getting set aside for later. What was the inspiration for making a particular one, or maybe your first one when you started?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I write, it's like, oh, I love this movie. I want to pay some respect to it, but I might start with an idea that way, but I like to come up with I'll just come up with the craziest idea and write it down as a note first, and I'll try to flesh that out. I mean, from real life, from movies that I love, it comes from, I mean, different multitude of things. But usually past experiences, and then I like to intertwine to like pay respect to movies that I really love. Because there's not really an original idea in the world. Everyone's created something. It's like, how do you do it in a different way? Type of thing.
It's been watered down in some way, shape, or form. As makes sense.
Yeah, like nothing's truly original anymore.
Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna go into, I think, touch base on a little bit of your TikTok and Instagram reviews, which you mentioned when you introduced yourself for your catchphrase. Yeah. But for people that are new and that aren't really familiar, go ahead and give them a little information on what it is you do on your TikToks and
Instagram. Well, I like to review movies in a peculiar way. It's not a traditional review. It's not a professional review. It's just when I watch something, I just want to be like, what the fuck is this? Or I say it in a roundabout way. I try to be as authentic as I can, like I'm talking to a friend. I don't want to give you a synopsis and be so professional, like I'm a Rotten Tomatoes fucking person. I can't do that. I like to say fuck a lot if you haven't realized yet. But whether it's good or bad, I tell you it like it is, and I like to use a lot of funny catchphrases to make things interesting. I don't want it to be the same old reviews that everyone I think has seen. Like there's a lot of very similar reviews, and that's cool. But I just want to keep it my way and say fuck a lot of times, make a lot of funny jokes, and tell you what I think it actually tell it like it is.
You got to respect it. Straight to the point and matter of fact. Like I mentioned before, you don't beat around the bush when it comes to that stuff, and that's respectable. And
I appreciate it.
We have some comments in here. I don't know if you would like to read some or if you'd like me to read them for you.
You'd like to talk about tuna. The funniest part about tuna is I fucking hate tuna fish. I've never ate tuna fish in my life. I can't stand the smell, and so it's kind of funny that I like to use it in the past 24 hours so much, even though I fucking hate it. I hope you forgive me.
It says, Alicia says she loves your sentence enhancers.
Well, way to like really spice that up, sentence enhancers. I really appreciate it. That's making it elegant.
I know, she sprinkled on some articulate wording there. All right, so we're going to so we're not always grilling to the nitty-gritty stuff. We're going to give a chance for the viewers to ask you a little Q&A. Are you cool with that?
Okay. Totally
right.
Cool. Let's do it.
So you guys that are watching, if you have any questions for Dom, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and he'll read them and respond. And in the meantime, we'll just bullshit until one comes across.
All right, cool. Yeah, disdain for... Have you seen Longlegs yet, Lace?
Have I? Yes,
yeah.
I did.
Did you like it?
I did, actually.
Okay, well, yeah. Me and Deja, a.k.a. Nikki, we fucking hate Longlegs.
I couldn't
do it.
Yeah. Why did you hate it?
Because of let me in now. It could.
But that adds cringe. Like, we just had this discussion on something that's realistic and scary. That is, there are people that are like out there.
Yeah, but it wasn't based in reality because it was Nicolas Cage going, cuckoo. For me personally.
I would do that. I'll have to do a video where I'm at the gas station doing that shit.
Yeah. Let's see. We have the first question. What was the first horror movie you ever watched? A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. Pissed the bed when I was a little kid. Not ashamed to say it. Couldn't fall asleep that night. And then let's see. Do your stories usually start with a concept or tag? Definitely concept, and it's usually a very brief concept. I'll put it in my iPhone notes, and I'll sit there for a month. So I'm like, oh wait, oh yeah, let's do it. Like it'll be a very brief. Like only I would understand my notes. Like if you're reading it, you would know what the fuck I'm talking about. So definitely start with the concept first, and then maybe if I have an idea for like if it was a slasher and I have a really good concept, I'll do it, for the killer that way. And then let's see. I watched that William shit you sent me at 4:15. I was saying, what the shit is this? Oh my!
I sent it.
Oh, I mean, you got to give it credit for being unique. That was an original story. So I was wrong earlier. That was as original as fuck.
It was refreshing. It was. I mean.
Oh, it was for him for sure.
Weird.
Yeah.
You kind of get the but it was funny. You couldn't I thought it was great. Out of some of the shit I've seen lately, that 5 minutes was superb.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I definitely, got off on it in one way or another. Watched it. Let's see. What is your favorite? Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite horror movie. Freddy Krueger is my all-time favorite, and it probably correlates for that being the first horror movie I ever saw. But I know that's a boring answer. It's kind of cliche, but yeah, Freddy Krueger forever.
Okay, well, let's segue that into a next one. What would be your, after that one, obviously that one's your number one. What's your other two?
Oh, there's so fucking money. The Mummy doesn't count. It's not a real horror movie, so I can't say that. Let's see. Other two. I would have to say the original Scream and John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, if I had to do it off the top of my head. Welcome to primetime, bitch. Yep, you know it.
That was a good part. All right, let's see.
Dream Warriors is also incredible. That'll be in my top 3 too, top 4. Dream Warriors is a great movie.
Well, I'm sorry that you watched that at 5 a.m., but at least you enjoyed it like I did, so that's what counts.
Do I have any writing rituals? I actually do write listening to music. So yeah, I like to put in my AirPods and whatever the vibe is that I'm writing, I like to, what I like to do is, so if I'm writing a scene that'll like have music in it and I'm like picturing something, I'll like play the song that I envision would be playing in the scene while I'm writing it to really get me there. So that's something I do occasionally.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So
I like to think about soundtrack a lot when I'm writing. Just, like really
if it's like a light
in my head.
beginning, then you're listening to like Sound of Music type stuff. And then when it comes into like more depth, more gore, it's more like heavy duty.
Something like that. I like to think of a specific song that'll be playing in this movie at that period of time. Like not mood, but like what would be actually playing in that scene at the time, type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the songs that you thought of while writing?
A lot of oldie shit. A lot of like 60s and 70s tunes.
That's impressive.
Gets it a good ambiance,
Yeah.
Let's see. What are my top 3 of 2024 as of now? That's such a hard question because I think I've hated almost every fucking movie. Low Lives is a fun one on Tubi. It's not a masterpiece. It's not like, it's like a solid 7 in my opinion. I haven't seen Cuckoo yet, or I heard Strange Darling was very good. I haven't seen any either. I haven't seen Oddity either because I've been, fucked so many times 6 Ways to Sunday and all these movies that I don't even want to watch the new ones. I don't even know, to be honest with you.
You love Long Legs.
I really
You absolutely love it.
Yeah, Long Legs is -10. Put it there. That's all I can say.
And you really love Tom Cruise's The Mummy. It's not in 2024, but it's definitely one of your top.
Yeah, exactly. I watch it every night before bed. Yeah. It puts me right to sleep.
All right,
let's see. Any plans to have Brick House featured in your film? It's not a Rob Zombie film. It's not House of a Thousand Corpses, so not yet, but maybe in the future. If it's a funny scene, it can definitely break the ice. So, yeah, that's a song that was playing when Dwight Schrute was, getting a little tortured before he turned into Fishboy, I think.
And then we have, you sing them in real time too, right?
Yeah. You have way
No.
with words, my guy. Appreciate it.
Strangers Chapter 1 is not a certified banger. It's a certified fuck that. Like
The Strangers Chapter 1 is a Hallmark movie with terrible acting and very bad decisions. And you want to hear a hot take? The Strangers Chapter 1 is a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Yeah, nothing special about it. Not a masterpiece at all. It's a solid movie. It's not a masterpiece.
It's a 6.
I mean, I'm being generous here. It's like a 5 or 6. It's not a real.
And that's weird for you because like every other word's fuck. So like, why are you exempt to this movie? No,
it's like a 6 because the first time I saw it, I enjoyed it, but I was also young. It's not.
The highlight was the cameo of Richard Brake. After that, I didn't give a shit. Sorry, spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen it. It just was. I don't know. You are a lunatic. Not this again. Hope you like what you see. That's. I like that saying it from that movie. Slapping haters. Well, I'm sorry, Monique.
The best part of Strangers, the original Strangers, was when fucking what's his name, Glenn from Always Sunny showed up. That was pretty good.
That's the same part where, well, not the same part, but it's the same person. It's the part that I like is where they're. I think it's the lady that says, or maybe it was the guy, that they're like, because you were home. That wrapped up the whole movie. Like that was like the perfect like bow tie for the movie.
Yeah, the Strangers Chapter 1, they used like what, because you were here or something like that? I can't remember.
Shit like that, but I didn't do anything. I was like, cool, you just like updated it instead of taking it from the early 2000s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not. I wasn't the biggest fan of the original one, so maybe that's why I really hated the newest one. Maybe I'm sure that correlates.
I feel the same about the Purge movies, the original.
I think the Purge movies are phenomenal ideas and concepts, but the movies fell flat for me.
Well, while we're waiting for them to do a couple, here you go. You got another one.
Favorite foreign horror films? Let's see. I Saw the Devil. That is a banger. Train to Busan, banger. Inside, banger. Those are 3 solid ones off the top of my head. What are the differences between writing a screenplay and a book? The writing is more technical in a screenplay. Everything's on format. If you did a screenplay in the wrong format and sent it in, it'd be thrown in the garbage. It starts off with the headline, like interior, exterior, like where is it, inside or outside that's taking place. Then the location of it. Then you write an action line that's describing what's going on, dialogue. You put a character's name. It's very technical. It's not as vivid as writing a novel would be with the descriptions. It's very like, what are you going to see on camera? You really you don't want to leave any fat in the bones, really. It's like a novel. You want to flesh it out, give as much detail as possible. It's not like that in a screenplay. You want to get straight to the point and show what's going to be on film. My film it's my version of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All I can say is if you took an Uber and you ended up at a similar house to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with the killer and his mother there, that's all I can say, and it's fucking incredible. Is slasher my favorite? Probably. Yeah, probably so. I really love Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream. The first Halloween, like the fourth one, then Mikey Myers gets a little played out. But yeah, I really love slasher. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll send everyone a screener, and hopefully you guys cream your pants while you're watching it, eating some popcorn.
I'll give you a review of it, but I'm not going to post it like cover. I'll just send you a review of it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Besides Longlegs, Alien Romulus. Fuck that movie. Fuck Alien Romulus. That movie's a piece of shit.
Tell me how you really feel about it.
I gave it a 5 out of 10, and then I watched it again, 3 out of 10. It's fucking terrible.
Okay, so
you're giving birth to fucking Slender Man at the end? Spoiler? I mean, what the fuck was that?
What made it terrible for you?
The characters were wooden, flat. The story was terrible. Everyone loved the android. I didn't fucking like him. Everything was just a big nothing. It was cinematography wise shot well. Xenomorph. I mean, there wasn't enough action for me. I didn't care about any single character. There wasn't a Ripley, in my opinion. It feels like I can't remember her name, but the final girl in that movie wasn't even the star of the show. From what I gathered, the majority of people who like Alien Romulus love Andy the android, not the final girl. For me, it didn't do it for whatever reason for me. There wasn't a character I cared about, and that's why I hated it. And then when she gave birth to Slender Man's cousin, I'm like, I'm out. I got to get out of here.
And you would watch it again? Or no?
No, I already watched it twice, and twice too many times.
Watched it twice. Oh
I wanted to get a. Sometimes I watch movies twice, like Long Legs, and
to see how you
am
feel
I missing
about
something here? Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I get that completely. Hasn't seen it yet. I probably
It's an alien movie for Gen Z. That's what it is.
If it's out like on streaming, I'll probably watch it. But I haven't seen a movie that's motivated me enough to actually get my ass into a cinema.
Yeah, that was Long Legs for me. That's probably why I haven't went to see Cuckoo or Strange Darling, because I was like, oh, I waited. I was so hyped up. I was like edging myself for 3 months, waiting for Nicolas Cage to come on screen. And once he did, I'm like, Jesus Christ, where did I get myself into? Got to leave.
Like, I'm ready for Terrifier. I will probably take my ass to the theaters to see Terrifier 3. However, I seen 2, and it may be an unpopular opinion, but the last 20 minutes of that fucking movie killed me. Like, everything was good, and then the last 20 minutes of it.
It was 50 minutes too long.
It was
50 minutes too long. Terrifier is an hour and 30-minute movie. It doesn't need to be 2.5 hours. I think the story, there's no plot to it at all. I didn't care about the final girl in there. I just like seeing the gore and Art the Clown hacking people up, which I think that's how everyone.
Yeah, that excelled in that. But I just felt like I said, that last bit of it, I'm like, I have more questions than fucking answers now.
If you break it down, Terrifier 2 makes no sense. Because remember in, what was it, the laundromat? He sees a little girl, then he doesn't see the little girl, so it tells you it's in his imagination. And then the kid sees the girl later on, and it's like, okay. And then Art gets birthed, his head gets birthed. Like, it doesn't make any sense if you actually look at it. It makes zero sense, like from a movie standpoint. Like, plot, it makes zero sense.
That's what I was saying. So I want to see 3 for the gore effects, because I love that stuff. However, I'm just really hoping it's not the same setup as what it was on the ending of 2.
Everyone's like, oh, you didn't have the budget to write a script. I'm like, it costs nothing to write a fucking script that makes sense. I mean, come on. I think what they did is, I'm not the biggest fan of Art the Clown, because once I saw the actor in an interview, he was so goofy that whenever I see Art the Clown, it makes me laugh now. But what I can say from the trailer,
who's this guy?
The Terrifier 3 trailer looked fun, and that's what it should be. It should be gory fun. Yeah. That's all I care about when I see Terrifier. I'm not looking for the plot. It's just gory fun. It's not my favorite, but I enjoy the practical effects. The practical effects are incredible. Damon Leone is incredible in that department.
Now we have some more questions coming in, so if you want to go ahead, they're firing away.
How did this guy get made? I don't know. You have to ask my mother that question. Name a movie that's the sequel is better than the original. A lot of people like Aliens better than Alien. I still like Alien better. Godfather, I know it's not horror, but Godfather 2 is better than Godfather in my opinion. I can't think of another one off the top of my head. Oh, Terminator 2 too. Terminator 2 is better than Terminator 1.
And then Chris asked one saying, how long have you been working on your upcoming project?
It's been in pre-production for 2 months. I wrote this script, 8 months ago. So it's a very long process. It begins filming October 1st, and then it won't be done editing, final everything like January, then film festivals after February. So it's a very long, tedious process. I can't wait to actually see on set it get turned into a reality, because it's a very long, there's so much shit that goes into it, pre-production, hiring everyone, and at least I hired a production company to do all this shit, but it's a very long process, and it's kind of annoying at times because you just want it to begin. You're like, oh, I wish it would start today, but you have to wait. I have to wait, a little over a month to see it start filming. So it's been about 8 months. Have you included like the script and everything so
But yeah,
far?
but you're almost to the finish line, and pretty
Yeah,
soon you'll enjoy the fruits of all your labor. So that'll be well worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. For sure, Chuck. Everyone is more than welcome to a screener, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's my love letter to the. I wanted to make my own Texas Chainsaw movie with a twist, and I hope everyone really enjoys it. Whenever it's done, it'll probably be January or at the very latest, early February, and the movie will be fully edited. Once it's done, I'll send everyone a digital copy to see. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Now, when you do that, are you going to do like an opening night for yourself? You know what I mean? Like,
premiere? Yeah. There's going to be a local premiere in Buffalo because the majority, a couple of people are from Toronto and Canada, the actors, but the majority of everyone is from Buffalo. So I wanted to do a premiere locally, so it's easy for them to go to. So it's local, so they don't have to fly somewhere. But hopefully, the movie will be premiering at some of the other film festivals. If you need anybody to help you out there. Oh, appreciate you, Chuck. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks so much. I hope it's a certified banger in your department. That's all I can hope for. I hope you say certified banger.
I think you will. I think you'll do you right. I don't think you would sway. All right, so if you guys want to do a couple more questions, and then we're gonna bounce on to some more stuff. How are you doing? You seem okay. You seem.
Oh yeah, I'm nice and loose. Good to go. I feel fine. It's been a really fun first time on a podcast. So
thanks. It's nice having you here. It's fun.
Yeah, I really appreciate you inviting me on.
Give them a couple of minutes, and then there's one question that I was going to ask you, but you already answered it in the comments, so I'm going to skip that. But I think if you want, we will, once they're done asking, we can go ahead and start doing the trivia.
It sounds good to me. We could. I'm not going to tell them what type of trivia it is, but we'll see. I'm white girl wasted. I'm out drinking a White Claw, so I think that's a false advertisement right there.
Let's see. Please, your undies will be done. Hell yes, thank you. I know that's probably weird to everyone out there. Oh, let me backtrack because that's going to be. Chuck is actually on TikTok. That's how I met him, and then it kind of segued into Facebook. But he does horror content, horror movie reviews, stuff like that. Great guy. He also has his merch out. And one time we were in a live, and I asked him about making some underwear, and so that's how that's coming about. So thanks for letting me know, and can't wait. That was worded beautifully in the fucking comments. I'm gonna need to go back and screenshot that. It's gonna be on the wall.
Just make sure you don't bring up the tuna fish undies from the live the other day.
What? I missed that.
Oh, you weren't there for that? Oh
no.
My God, yeah. I'm pretty sure your niece is the one who brought that up, where they soak them in tuna water and throw them at people or some shit crazy like that.
So I have some explaining to do on this site because not everyone is familiar. All right, as a lot of people know that I do a lot of lives on Facebook. That's how I've done it for the last couple of years. However, I'm trying to streamline into YouTube, and I got introduced to TikTok recently this year. And the horror community in TikTok's been nothing but awesome. And I know, Dom, you're one of them, and I know a lot of them are in the comments right now. And I just want you guys to know, thank you for welcoming me with open arms, and I really appreciate it. With that being said, they usually do a lot of lives, and I've gotten the opportunity to hop in the box a few times, in the chats as well, and have a lot of conversations. A lot of it's horror-based. Others are not.
Yeah, late night after dark type shit.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the TikTok Cinemax, but without the skin, really. But,
yeah.
But it's all been good things, and it's all good and done in good fun. But anyways, for everyone, that is on here that isn't familiar with TikTok, I strongly suggest to go on and meet some of these people. I mean, you could go through all of my following, like who I follow, and you'll actually see all these people pop up. And I highly recommend checking them out. I know some of them do have Facebook and Instagram as well, so I highly recommend looking them up, sharing their content, subscribe to their stuff. You won't be disappointed. Let's see.
One thing I want to say about the TikTok, the Horror Talk specifically, the best thing for me is all the cool ass people that I met and the sense of community. Yep. That's the best thing about it. I don't care about how many followers I get. Like, so many cool people that you never knew existed before you got on the app, and that's the best part for me.
Let's see, that like the chat went off for a second, so.
Yep, Horror Talk After Dark is Liddy. I can neither confirm or deny that.
Oh, I'll confirm. It's unhinged, and I've said some wild shit on there, but that's okay. It's all done in good fun.
Yeah. long as no one doesn't get leaked, we're all good.
Facts. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. People that are new here, I actually, on every live that I do, since it was done so well received last year, we do. Someone explain goat to me, like throat goat. I'll let you answer that. You answer that, Dom.
Nobody knows throat goats like me. Ask Stormy, she'll tell you.
So what we're doing is we're gonna go ahead and do horror trivia, and the winner will receive a spooky swag bag. So at the end of this, whoever the winner is, I will give you my email information, and you can email me your personal information so I can send it out to you. With that being said, tonight we're switching it up. Usually I'm the one that does the questions and the guest participates in answering along with you viewers. So tonight we're switching it up. Tonight, Dom's going to be asking some questions for you guys to answer. And hope everyone enjoys and has fun with it. Now,
let's see.
Hold on. Before we get started, though, I have to remind you, Dom, leave like a 3 to 6 second delay for them to put in their answers, because sometimes Facebook will lag. So I'd say give that little bit before you say what answer is correct. And
gotcha. I won't spoil it.
The first person that pops up with the correct one would be the right one. You know, you're familiar with how that kind of stuff goes, right?
Yeah, like whoever says the right answer first is the winner of that, gets the point.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Floor is yours.
All right, you guys ready? Get those fingers ready to roll.
And bust out your Google.
What is the first horror movie ever made?
Waiting for. You might want to have to repeat yourself. They may have not heard that.
What is the first horror movie ever made? No Google. If I see Google, it's over.
All right. Yes, Delphina, that I'm glad you caught on. There's a theme to tonight's horror trivia questions.
Nosferatu, negative. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Monique got the answer right.
She's always like the most undefeated. I think, well, the last one I did.
Oh, she did post it?
Huh?
Oh, Chuck just said Horror Chronicles just posted this.
Does this live?
The question must be. No, the question, I think. Like the question I just asked, when was the first horror movie?
Let's see. I need to keeps tally here. And well, you guys can try to take her off. Mo has one. All right, go ahead.
All right, question number 2. How did Wes Craven get his start?
Yeah, but Nikki, I don't know what he means. Like, posted the question or posted the...
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, Chuck just said she was posting about the movie from previous, but let's see. Yeah, what was hand jobs? Pretty close. I think that's the right answer right there. Is that the correct answer? Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, sound editor for porn, I believe, right?
Hand jobs. I know. That's what I was
Yeah.
getting ready. Did you like sneak my iPad earlier? Like,
Hold. Fake news. It's so rigged. So rigged. She's working with Sleepy Joe.
she's disqualified. I'm just asking because I'm. Wow, that's 2 for 2.
Might be a conflict of interest where a relative cannot win. How about that's a new rule?
You got to be Googling. No more Googling. You can
Yeah,
go
but
ahead.
what type of porn? Was it a gangbang or was it a hand
Oh
job?
my God, we're not going into specifics. We're not going.
All right, so next on to the next. Who is the godfather of gore? The godfather of gore. Not horror, gore. Great guess. Great guess, Nikki, Deja. Wrong. And it was what they dubbed him. Peter Jackson, that is a great guess, but that is a negative. Tom Devlin, negative. Herschel Gordon Lewis, negative. And this is a term that they dubbed the specific person.
I know. I should have thought of that. I need to do that next time.
Good guess, Chuck, but that's not right.
Kind of like that. Yes, she got it wrong.
And Chuck just won. Tom Savini.
Yeah.
Point for Chuck.
All right, now I can try to think of your alico. All right, so that's 2 for Mo, 1 for Chuck.
Yep.
On to the next.
What special effects artist appeared in Sci-Fi's Face Off in 2011? So what special effect artist appeared in Sci-Fi's Face Off in 2011? And there you go.
Just give it some time. Give it some time.
All right. Well, the answer is already in there.
I know. That was quick. It's like a quick trigger.
Yeah, it's almost like there's a Google set up.
It's almost like. I believe it. I know that you said that earlier. However, that wasn't the question earlier. Wait, what? We went to his museum. This is also true because it does show the museum. So I'll let that slide. But yes, Monique had it right. It was Tom Devlin. He was in Sci-Fi's 2011 season for Face Off.
Okay, cool. So what is it? 3-1?
Yeah.
We need a comeback. If someone's going to dethrone.
Hey, Mel. All right.
Hey, Melody. How's it going? All right. Next question. Which was the first Universal Monster movie to be released? Which was the first Universal Monster movie to be released?
Jaws.
Great movie, but no.
Chuck's got a cheerleader. Come on, Chuck.
That is a great guess, but that is incorrect.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dracula is incorrect, and Creature from the Black Lagoon is incorrect. And that's right.
I'm cross-checking.
Are you positive it's not Creature from Black Lagoon?
I wish it would be. That would be cool, but I'm cross-checking it right now.
Okay.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I cannot type for nothing. Nope. They got it right. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So there's another one for Mel. I'm not hating. I just wanted to make sure. I don't know why I'm yelling like she's standing in front of me. She's not even in the same room as me.
Yeah, honestly, if I didn't have the answers in front of me, I wouldn't be getting these. So
I would have had a couple, and then after that, I probably would have been lost.
yeah, well, these are the old school ones. These are the ones your questions. So like they're they're harder than the ones I.
We have horror.
Is there even a chance left? There's a chance, right? Yeah, there's 10 total questions. It's 4-1 right now.
Yeah, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we have to do a tiebreaker, we'll do a tiebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to tie it, or you have to sweep or get 4 out of 5, and then she would have to not get the last one if it was a tie. So there's a. Are you telling me there's a chance? There is a chance.
There's a chance.
Okay, next question. What book is The Invisible Man based off of? And you have to give the author and the year as well.
Oh my God,
and you have to let me know what the 7th word is on the first page.
You're coming in with the heat. You're coming in with it.
So what book is the Invisible Man book? What book is the Invisible Man based off of? And you can just say what book it is. I'm not that much of a stickler.
It's called her.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I'm just kidding.
I mean, there is some easy ones. But I mean, honestly, the last 4, like, if I don't see a response within like 2 seconds, then I'm gonna be a little.
We should just ask this question and go on to the other ones.
Do it. Go ahead.
All right, we're gonna ask that question, and the next one is: who is the first person killed by Ghostface in the original Scream movie? The first person killed. Who was the first person killed by Ghostface in the original Scream? And a little caveat, the first one killed while he was wearing the costume. You have to give a name. You have to give the name of the person. You're very close, Peachy.
I mean, they probably have Delphina.
And there it is.
Are you kidding me? Chad, he seemed like a Chad.
I mean, sounds about right. But yeah, the correct answer has been given.
Yeah. Well, you can go ahead and.
Is that another one?
Yeah, Monique got that one again.
All right, let's see. What state was the Amityville horror house? Amityville house in? What state was the Amityville house located in the movie? and in real life.
I was gonna say, like, isn't it one and the same?
Yeah. Iowa, negative.
Sure. No. Sure, we'll make it Iowa. Just send the email now. I want to see someone else win.
Yeah, there you go.
She don't even have to send me an email. I just gotta walk out there and let her pick from my fucking shop.
The correct answer is New York, and surprise, surprise, look who got it right. All right. What is the name of the camp in Sleepaway Camp? What is the name of the camp in Sleepaway Camp?
This one I would expect her to get right off the bat. I'll be a little disappointed if she doesn't.
You forfeit. Camp Titicaca. Yep, I love going there. That's a good one. And ding, ding, ding. The champion has arrived.
I see that.
All right, let me. I'll throw a curveball. Let's see if she gets this one right. Let's see.
Let's axe that one. Throw something that we didn't.
Name a scene that happens on page 6 of the Nightmare on Elm Street script. Good luck. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get that, but I just want to make sure she can't get this one right.
Well, I want to send something that isn't next door. So, like, Chuck, you're the only other person that had stuff right. So,
yeah, have a good night, Chuck.
I'm going to send him my stuff so that way he can legit send him something.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Chuck. Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping in.
I wonder if there's going to be like a live after this.
Oh, I would bet on it. I would bet on it. Yep, you got that right. Character really sleeping is bad.
There.
Oh, Will already sent a live link. There'll be lives going until like 6 in the morning.
I'll be asleep by then. All right, so we already got the questions. Monique's the winner. Chuck's the runner-up. So we got that handled. Now, I know that we're approaching the time of where I like to wrap up things. So is there anything that you would like to say to anybody out here in closing?
I just want to say thanks for joining my first ever live podcast. I had a blast, and I really appreciate you, Lace, for having me on. You didn't pop my cherry too bad, so it was a good experience all the way around. And I feel honored to be on.
On Friday, I get underwear, so hey, it's been an awesome experience for the both of us.
Yeah.
Delphina, she wants to know what's on page 6 for the question.
I have no idea. I just made up some. I just made something up. Yeah.
You were gentle.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because it's his first time, and it's not easy when it's your first time. But I'm pretty sure I'll not be so nice when it comes to the TikTok lives. But anyways.
Yep. Backstreet's back.
What'd you say?
Tell a friend. I said Backstreet's back. Tell a friend.
Don't start that shit. We're not on TikTok right now. I can cuss you out. Bring it on, Auntie. But yeah, for everyone that's joined or been on, thank you so much. Dom, thank you again. You have been awesome, and thank you for taking time to join my madness on my side of the world. I appreciate it very much. And
no problem at all.
Watching your movie. And
I appreciate it.
I know that it's going to be awesome because you're doing awesome things, man. So I'm really excited. With that being said, everybody, thank you. And for next Saturday, just to let everyone know, some of them are already in here, I'm going to be doing a horror family talk. So basically, everyone that I talk to in the TikTok world from horror is actually going to be in my live. It's going to be like a large Brady Bunch group of us in here. So I'm excited for that. It's next Saturday at 6. You'll see advertisements starting going out probably by tomorrow. And with that being said, we're done for the night. So thank you, everybody. Dom, don't leave yet. I just got to end the stream. All right?
Okay, yeah. Thanks again to everyone who joined. I appreciate you all, and I'm sure I'll be talking to some of you very soon on the live.
And before I forget, don't forget, that's his name for all of his socials, Horror Movie Mafia. Go give him a follow, show some love, all right? It's right there. You can't miss it.
Yep.
All right?
And OnlyFans too. Horror Movie Mafia OnlyFans. Don't forget
Hit him up. I was not ready for that.
I was kidding.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to say from that. Yeah, go support your band, man. Go give him some love. But anyways, thank you, everyone. I will see you next time. Have a good night.